Ah, middle school. Time to reflect. A time of torture. And a time to sell chocolates. And I say that it was a time to sell chocolates because today's review is that classic SpongeBob episode, Chocolate with Nuts. Now, the plot of the episode is SpongeBob and Patrick want to get rich quick, so they become entrepreneurs and sell chocolates. The reason why they want to get rich quick is because they saw a magazine that Squidward had called Fancy Living Digest with a bunch of rich people in it. And they pointed out the guy who's so rich that he had a swimming pool inside his swimming pool. And my favorite, and Patrick's favorite, the guy that was so rich he had shoes. Anyway, so they decide that after brainstorming that they were going to sell chocolates. So they start selling chocolates, and most of the episode is them getting conned out by a guy who, for some reason, owns 3 homes in Bikini Bottom. Yeah, they get conned out by him a few times because first they didn't have bags for their chocolates, then they didn't have bags for those bags, then later he plays a beat up guy who has glass for skin and paper for bones or something like that. I'm getting it a little messed up in my head, but at night he lays in bed in agony until his heart attacks put him to sleep. That guy was the best, by the way. Yeah, so they end up buying his chocolates that he was selling. And at the end, they end up having one guy that just wants to buy all their chocolate. There were a bunch of good jokes in this episode. One of my personal favorites is they were trying to come up with a new idea. And Patrick says, let's get naked. And SpongeBob goes, nah, let's wait until we're selling real estate for that. And I just found it kind of funny because one of the big things with adult videos now is real estate. And so I know this episode came out in 2002, but that was a nice reference to that. Let's see, I love the mother and her mother. Those two guys were great. I love when Patrick rings the doorbell and just tells the guy he loves him. And another good thing is SpongeBob tells Patrick to focus. And so he's focusing and he's using his eyes to go in and out and in and out. And the guy gets creeped out. He slams the door on Patrick's eyes. And Patrick's eyes are just in the door, and he's like, "It's a nice house you got here." And yeah. So this is a very, very good episode. I would probably give it a 4. Definitely rewatchable. Definitely a lot of good scenes. Yes, rewatch this episode at any point you get the chance to, because Chocolate with Nuts is another season 3 episode that you will not regret watching. Until next time, I'm Zach Donigan, and I'll catch you down the road.